The fight we've all been waiting for. The Pope versus the Four Cardinal Heroes. And, surprise guest, the Queen shows up.
Yep. Let's get to it. The fight in the cathedral was pretty interesting. We see how the fighters actually start working together finally. And we see their synchronized attacks actually do damage a little bit to the Pope. Like I was saying last week, how if they had synchronized attacks, it would damage it would be more effective on their opponent. Mm-hmm. And so
he just had so many people healing him.
Yeah,
that it didn't matter really.
Yeah. And so we see that, and then like he had his shield up and everything, and we see that his shield wasn't as effective as it was before. And so that was pretty cool because that's the first time we see them actually do like tag team attacks.
Yeah.
With the heroes at least.
Yeah. They attacked at the same time. Moriyasu and Naofumi, they kind of like he attacked his shield, so it created an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I didn't really like the fight.
You didn't?
Nah, I didn't really like it. Not until the end.
Oh.
But
what about it didn't you not like?
Okay. I did not like the time when he shot the bow and it went into the cathedral, and then you see like mirror images of himself.
Oh.
I was like,
yeah.
I just.
That's a ref. It was it looked like they kind of did copycat Dragon Ball Super, the Zamasu arc. Yeah. When he
went to the became the universe or something. I really didn't like that, and I didn't really see. Yes, Naofumi thought like out an attack, what he did with Motoyasu, but all of his attacks that were thought out had an impact, but not in the long run. It was like a short-term impact. It seemed like all of his attacks were focused on draining the Pope and all his people's mana, and so that way they'll finally win. And it didn't like I really wanted to see one of their attacks just do something. I don't know. There was something missing in it for me until the end.
Okay, that's fair.
It seemed like they just relied purely on the curse shield.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the curse shield, that power was crazy.
Yeah.
So we see later on in the episode, Naofumi he agrees to use the raid shield. He tells Raphtalia, he's like, I'm gonna use it, and she's like, okay. And so Naofumi uses it, and this other being or demon or whatever you call it, was telling him like, just let me take over. Mm-hmm. He said, you want this, and he's like, think of all this power you'll have and everything. Mm-hmm. And then he's thinking about the rage of mine and the past of everything he went through, and how like it's not just about his rage, but also like not just about the rage of like the dragon, but also his rage with mine and all the heroes that he went through. And so he almost, in a sense, lets it succumb him. And then, of course, Raphtalia, Philo, and Melty.
Yeah, not mine.
Not mine. Not mine.
No,
Definitely not mine.
Sir.
Melty, they come and sort of rescue him, snap him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like towards the end, you see him like actually use the technique, and it looks like one of those, like a I was thinking like a substitution jutsu type thing. I don't know.
That little thing that came out of the ground.
Yeah, well, like because he sacrificed like himself in a sense for that thing to.
Yeah, it was like his blood almost created that. It kind of looked like one of those dragon things, and I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it did kind of look like that. That's true.
But that was the best scene for me when it took out the Pope. I was like, okay, well, the way the show's been going so far, it doesn't seem like anybody's gonna die, and Pope's just gonna probably get a little talking to by the Queen, be on his way, and then
it's also kind of similar to that shield coffin that he did.
Yeah.
Except it was like a beast that did it,
Yeah, because it pierces him.
Yeah, but then that was the first and the last time that we actually saw true fear in the Pope.
Yeah, Naofumi sacrificed his own blood for the Pope's blood.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's supposed to cost him his life.
Yeah.
But the Queen says she's going to save him.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that.
We'll see about that next episode.
Raphtalia, Philo, and Melty all grabbed on to Naofumi to snap him out of the curse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think what Fattori was talking about, how it's going to cost him. Do you think using the curse shield? Do you think that's the curse being spread to his teammates to snap out of it, or do you think there's something else that's going to happen to him physically? Was it what happened to him when he used that monster to kill the Pope?
There seemed to be like a hint of something going on with him before, or maybe when he was using it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, he looked like he was kind of hurting. He was like, ugh, and then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna, or I don't know if he said I'm gonna use it after that.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. He started like, it looked like he not was having a heart attack, but like he had pain.
He had a pain
all over his body.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
So, but I think in the long run, the more he uses it, the more that I think it's kind of be like how when he fought the dragon and how that curse kind of went on to Raphtalia and kind of hurt her and made her sick or ill or cursed her. I think over time it might.
You know, I guess if he wasn't the shield, okay, so if he didn't have the protection of the shield, like we've seen those little monsters, little balloon monsters that bite onto him, how it doesn't actually hurt him, but it hurts other people. Maybe if he didn't have the shield, but was somehow able to use that ability, he would look just like the girls, where they have that curse mark over them. Yeah. But it's slowly affecting him.
Yeah.
Slowly impacting him, not so quickly as it does them.
Yeah.
But
that's definitely possible too. Also, towards the end, we see the queen come, and we see some of her abilities, or one of her abilities.
Yeah.
Putting the Pope in somewhat of a ice cage.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what you call it. Mountain. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
she stopped
him. Stopped him with ice. So that was cool to see what she could do. I didn't know what kind of power she possessed, but I knew she was pretty strong.
Yeah.
And of course, she, like we said already, that she has apparently the power to heal people who are near death.
That's what it makes it.
I mean, that's what it seems like.
Yeah. Whether
possibly.
she has somebody on her team who can do it, or she can do it herself.
Regardless, she just looks strong.
And ice, and it's water, so she might have Aqua Heal or whatever Melty uses. She might have that same type of ability.
Yeah. We can assume that she's strong though.
Yeah.
She's the queen. But also, we finally learned her name is like
Maria.
Mirelia. So Mirelia?
Something like that. Yeah.
Mirelia. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Something. Yeah. Mirelia. I think it's Mirelia.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Now, we know all parents have a favorite child, even though they deny it. But we got to see the queen's favorite child, because she said, "Hold on now for me and Melty. I'll try to get there as soon as possible," or something like that. Something around that.
I was actually wondering. I was like, "Where's mine at? Where is mine? What?" I was actually. I don't know why. Normally, I thought at this point I'd be like, "Thank goodness mine," but now I'm like, "Where is mine?" I
didn't see her do anything.
She did
at all. She almost got wrecked by one of the attacks, and I don't know. She's kind of useless.
She was on hush mode this whole episode, so.
Oh, I guess she did assist Motoyasu. She did assist him in one of his attacks. I mean, overall, the episode wasn't bad. I was just hoping for more out of the fight, and I wanted to see like a synchronized attack, them have this strategy, and it work, and it just wasn't what I wanted.
It was somewhat effective. It wasn't like effective, but it was, yeah.
But so, I mean, now that we've seen this curse shield and how he's kind of sacrificed his life for this attack, do you think the other heroes have the same type of curse ability?
I don't think so, but I feel like, they could possibly contain something like it. I just assumed that if one warrior can, another could. Well, who knows? So we'll see in the future. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, your theories, how you like this episode. That said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.